hold up, everybody. Oh my gosh, man, you won't believe it. Woo, man, President Trump, bro. Man, bro, this is so bad.
Man,
well, by the way, I'm
bro?
so sorry, everybody. Welcome to the Matt Nice Show today. We're going to talk about something that's really devastating for the President of the United States. His poll numbers are trash.
Bro, you had to put the sunglasses on. It was too bad with them poll numbers, wasn't it?
Man, I tell you what, they was blinding me, man. Look, let's take a look. Look at the poll numbers. This is the president's poll numbers. Man, it is so bad. It is so bad. It is so bad. Now, this is President Donald Trump's poll numbers. His approval rating as of right now, 39% of the Americans approve him. Only 30. And my question is, who's these 39%? Who are these people? Okay, 2/3 of Americans said no way. 61% disapproval rating. Matt, what's your thoughts on this, man? This is crazy.
If you look at that picture, he was like, "Hey, zoom in on me, bro. Zoom in on me." His picture like this. Man, he disapprove of his disapproval, bro.
He disapprove of his disapproval. Ain't that something, man? Man, he should be. These are terrible numbers, man. And you know what? It's so bad because nobody wants to talk about this because he floods the zone. And Matt, you talked about this a couple days ago, how he floods the zone. So he distracts you from really what the American people really feel. So it's just one of those terrible things when you see his poll numbers. But we're going to talk about why. Man. Why are the president's poll numbers this bad? Josh, play the first clip. Why is the president's numbers so trash right now?
Polling for President Trump, his approval rating hitting new lows. CNN's Harry Enton is running the numbers on this one for us. Hello, Harry.
Hello, Kate.
Where does the president stand?
Happy Washington's birthday observed today. That's what it is in the state of New York. I'm a New Yorker through and through. Let's take a look at another president, though. President Donald John Trump. Look at this. I got 4 numbers across for you on this screen here. They are all second-term lows for the given pollster. What are we talking about? AP North, 26 points below water. NBC, 22 points below water. Yahoo YouGov, 20 points below water. Quinnipiac, 19 points below water. So we're ranging from negative 19 points all the way to negative 26 points. You know, Kate, there's this question that folks keep asking, you know, where is the floor for Donald Trump? And I'm not sure there is a floor because if there is one, Donald Trump, at least in term number 2, has just fallen through it to another low level.
How does this compare with his first term, and how does this compare with Joe Biden?
Okay, so we look at these numbers right here. One of the things that Donald Trump had been arguing, his proponents have been arguing, oh, you know what, he's doing better than he was doing in term number 1. No longer is that the case. What are we talking about here? Okay, net approval rating at this point in the term. Look at this. 22 points below water on average when you average all the pollsters from the last slide. That is actually lower. That is lower than he was at this point in term number 1 when he was 17 points below water. So he's doing 5 points worse, 5 points worse. And he's doing way worse than Joe Biden was doing at this point in his term number 1 when he was 13 points below water. So the bottom line is this. Donald Trump is setting new records for himself in term number 2, setting new records for himself compared to where he was at this point in term number 1. And he's doing worse than Joe Biden, which is, of course, the comparison that Donald Trump does not want to be, because we all know what happened to Joe Biden. His party lost the House in term number 1, that midterm elections, and of course, Joe Biden was not reelected to another term. At this point, the numbers are no bueno for.
Woo!
Yeah. Oh, bro. You
Man,
know
what's going to happen to him in midterms, bro?
Hey, bro, it's like watching your favorite football team, bro, and the quarterback hurt, the wide receiver injured, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and the head coach just quit. You ain't got no chance. But this is the weird part about it. Most presidents, this would mean the end of it. Trump is going to do whatever he can to manipulate. That's where they're trying to pass the Voters Act. He's going to cheat. Bro, they stormed the Capitol. It was such poorly planned that it didn't go well. But he's going to do whatever he can, bro. These are crazy numbers, and it's only a matter of time before he puts the pressure on them and try to get them not to report it.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. You cooking, bro. I got to give it to you, man. You definitely cooking on that, you know. And to your point, you're right. And it's so sad because now he's priming his base. He's priming his base to be like, you know what? Oh, elections, they're rigged and they're rigged against me and they're rigged against the Republicans. But fool, you won. You just won. You became president of the United States and Republicans picked up a lot of seats in the House and the Senate. Like, I'm just so tired of this watered down debate that we're having. Every time Trump loses is rigged. And when he wins, elections are fine. And it's just so, it just really bothers me. But I think, again, Trump knows that his time is up. He knows that he's losing. And that's why he feels the way he feels. So, but don't take my word for it. Don't take Matt's word for it. Let's look at what Trump has promised and what he has delivered so far in his Trump 2.0 administration. So if we look here, this is a post from Jamie. I thought this was really good because when you break this down, and Matt talked about this yesterday in his show, on the show yesterday, and this is a really good breakdown because people kind of forget what Trump has promised and what he has done. So let's start from the top here. We have, where are the Doge refund checks? Okay, that's all we want to know. 2, where is my 10% APR on credit cards? 3, why aren't my prescriptions 1,500% cheaper? 4, where's my gas under $2?
You're telling me, man.
Next, why aren't groceries cheaper yet? Don't forget about this one. What happened to Greenland?
Blame Biden.
And next, where's my tariff check?
Stop it.
I just need to know. I need to know, Matt. Where's the updates on these?
Let's think about it, bro. Let's try to figure out what happens. As my uncle used to say, man, the mofo lied, bro. The mofo lied. That's a lying mofo. You know what I'm saying? They just lied, bro.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, that's what Trump does, man. Trump lies, and he does whatever he got to do to win. Yeah. And unfortunate part about it is that the American people, man, we suffered enough through this nightmare. This is the Michael Myers administration. We talked about this over and over and over. This is what this administration does. This is who they are. And it just is what it is. So we no longer going to get mad, upset about it. We just got to wait till we throw this guy out of office. So that brings us to our next clip here. So let's talk about tariffs, because everybody was hooping and hollering at that time how tariffs was the answer and how Trump brought in $20 trillion. Now, think about it. He said he brought in $20 trillion. You believe that? Yeah, the number go up every time. But play this clip. Play the next clip, Josh.
On top of this, there's also all these costs related to tariffs. The president has argued that other countries are going to pay the brunt of the tariffs, but recent research finds the exact opposite. This is from the Tax Foundation. They found that the cost of the president's tariffs per household was $1,000 last year, and they're seeing an increase this year to $1,300. Again, that's per household. And Brianna, the president argues that his tariffs are going to cause a manufacturing jobs boom, but that has not happened, at least not yet. Top of this,
man, hey, bro, were tariffs bad for the country?
Give me a hell yeah.
Yeah, them tariffs were terrible, man. Is it working, Matt?
The answer would be no.
Like, it's just so crazy. And again, you can be delusional all you want. You can pretend that this is not happening all you want. Tariffs is costing the American people. It is a tax on the American people. So we've argued and debated about this enough, but it's coming out of your pocket now. So that's the last thing. But any last things you want to say on that, Matt?
I mean, I'm just saying, bro, once again, it's another example of Trump, like, just lying. And the thing about it, too, is that when you elect Michael Myers, bro, you can't expect him to do anything other than what he's been doing. Yeah, look at that, bro. Yeah. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? He don't keep lying, bro. So, I'm not surprised, bro. I think the only people who are going to be surprised are people who don't pay attention to politics. You know what I'm saying? But we know what it is, bro.
Yeah, and Trump loves dumb people, according to him, because he says smart people don't like him.
Smart people don't like me.
You know? And they don't like what we talk about.
So by definition, he said dumb people like him. But moving along, we're going to talk about how delusional Trump really is. Because in his world, he think everything's okay. He thinks the stuff is fine. He think that, hey, y'all just don't know how good y'all got it. And I just want to know, Matt, are we winning yet? Are we winning yet? Play the next clip, Josh.
So you've been very generous with your time. Just last question. Can you beat history on these midterm elections? Carry the House and the Senate for the GOP. Can you do it on the economy? Do you need more communication? Do you need more marketing? Do you need more help? I mean, the numbers are on your side. The question is, does the public know this?
Well, you know, we have a fake news that doesn't get the word out. That's why I love doing an interview. We get the word out. But so you ask a question. In 50 years, a president that won, even a popular president, somebody that's done well. I'm popular and I've done well. I mean, I think we have the greatest economy actually ever in history. We broke 50 and we broke 7,000. They said I wouldn't do that for 4 years and I did it in 1 year. We have to get the word out, okay? If we can get the word out, we should win. The problem is that historically, 2 times the president's won in 50 years, 2 times. I don't know what that is. There's something down deep, psychological. And some of them were good presidents, and they still lost.
Okay. I heard enough, Matt. I've heard enough. Yeah, go ahead, Matt.
Well, I say this too. I think he's accepting the fact that like they may lose the midterms, and I think I say this too. He's probably a little stressed about it, but in his mind, I'm still president. Y'all just gonna lose, and I think he kind of sees the number and says, "Hey, these people gonna lose, right?" But I'm setting it up to be like, well, that's history, you know. I mean, this is just what happens. You know what I'm saying? Historically, when I told you, when things are favor for Trump, good. When things are bad news for Trump, bad. Like he just don't. That's what it is. It's pro-Trump or it's anti-Trump. If it's anti-Trump, even if it's the truth, it's bad. If it's pro-Trump, even if it's a lie, it's good.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it too, Matt. If he loses the House, more likely that's going to happen. And let's just say he loses the Senate as well. Guess what? He can get impeached. So, yes, you are on the ballot. Like, you are on the ballot, Mr. President. And that's something that I think Trump knows because that's where we at, right? That's where we at. And guess what? President Obama said it well.
Don't boo, vote.
You got to get out and vote, folks. You got to get out and vote. If you don't like this, you got to get up. You got to get out and vote. So, any last things you want to say, Matt?
Yeah, if you sitting here like, oh man, this is how I feel.
It doesn't matter how you feel.
The price is going up, bro. Just wanted to say that.
Doesn't matter how you feel. All right, guys. Well, before we leave, we want to put our national anthem in. We want to just go ahead and salute the country and thank you guys for being a part of our community. We really appreciate you guys.
It's insane. Oh, it's one term. It's more than enough. You're ashamed, shame.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching our show. We were trying to get to 500 subs. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that like button, hit a comment, and we'll see you guys in the next show.